Hi, I'm here to show you what we do with Enscape, or one of the things that we do with Enscape. I got like a basic scene here for one of our projects. We usually make a separate Revit file for the entourage in the interior. So this is just at the moment how it looks like within Enscape. So what we do, we have adjusted some of the Enscape libraries. So what we can do now is we can program on it. So over here we have like these tables that have the common table in them, and we have made a script in Dynamo. And if we run the script, I will show you everything in real time to um, let you know how quick things are. So this is what it done, and what it does, it places objects on the table. So it reads out all um, elements that have the word table on it, searches for the top of it, and then checks how big it is, if it can host one or two elements. Now these are small tables, so they're only hosting one element everywhere. But you can see it randomly places objects on the tables. And if we then resume the live, then we have all these objects just randomly placed um, at the tables. So everything that is called table will get an object on top of this. Let me quickly turn off the dummy objects that is in the seating. That dummy objects will be used to place people. So we done it. Okay, so this one. So we place now the objects on the. Now we also got like these round tables. So for the round tables, we've created a different set of families. So let me open up the Dynamo file for that. So we made a Dynamo file for this one as well. This one will take a little bit longer because there will be a lot more going on. So this takes a moment. What it does, it will look for the tables, the dining tables that are there. We'll see how big it is and determined on based on how around or how big the table is, it will place the chairs. It will place the plates and the centerpiece, different centerpieces, and it will shift some of the chairs a little bit more back to give room for people to sit on. So not all the chairs will be close to the table, some will be a little bit further away. And when it's further away, then the dummy object that I just turned off will be placed on the chair. And the dummy object will be using to place the people on the chairs. Because that's a problem with products like these, that you must pick every single object from the library into your project, or you need to make pre-made sets. Like this is a group at the moment, then you can of course make a group with some attributes and some people. That's a possibility, but then you get a lot of groups. And this way, with a little bit of programming, we can get a different scene every time because I can replace the chairs or whatever. Um, so as you can see, we now have a fully decked table. This got this plant in the centerpiece, and that one is rotated. This was a different plant. So all the centerpieces are just a little bit different than the other ones. As you can see, here we only placed two chairs, and here are more chairs, and this one is a little bit further away than the other one. So if we switch back and resume the live, Then you can see we have got fully decked tables with different centerpieces. We got stuff on the table, um, and this already within a few minutes. So if we head back and we do the final script, so I'm opening now the script take a seat. We also use this to occupy grandstands and things like that. So let me show you this script. So the scripts are not that big. Um, so if we run it, then what I'm getting now is what I did. If you have Enscape, well, the oldest version without the Cosmos library, there's a JSON file with all the tags in it, and I've written all the tags back to the family so that the people are a little bit more smart. The tags that are in Enscape library are also in the family, and with that I can now um, adjust them. So I'm here saying the people that I don't want. So I don't want children in this thing. Nothing about education, electronics, nothing about food, no hospital, no library, no sports. Well, teenagers is okay, and no winter. So these are the tags that I don't want to have in my scene. And if I now say take a seat, then bam, it will places all the people in my scene at the seats that are just a little bit more further away from the chairs. So if we go back oh, um, to the scene, you can see all the people are just written. And of course, some people are not correct because in the library, not every person has got the same insert point. Um, so I can adjust it in the script that if you place this person, place it a little bit more forward, but I haven't come to that. So you do need to go through the scene and move these people a little bit, but that's always less work than placing every person by yourself. And you can see all the persons are randomly placed, and it places the people that are sitting a little bit higher on the high chairs and the people that are sitting a little bit lower on the low chairs. So it makes a shift in that one. And with this, we just created a complete scene filled with different centerpieces. See, the insert points of some objects are just really crazy. Like this person is in off center and way more to the back than other people. Um, so that's I think an error in the library that not everybody has the same point. Oh, and here's something wrong with the tag because she is swimming, but somehow the tag swimming isn't in there. Um, yeah, and this of course you need to go through the scene. There are little things, but like I'm saying, we did a complete scene because this is layer one and this is layer two. So we did two floors that are completely different from each other um, within just a couple of minutes. Now to go back to the elements to show you what I did, if we do edit type here. So I added these extra Enscape uh, tags and it's getting uh, the name and it's getting the text and the description. And with these, and I also made the important height. And the important height is that I shot up a array to determine on which level they are sitting. And based on that height, I can place the people on the chairs. So there was a lot of work to get this done. Unfortunately, Enscape has moved to the Cosmo library and there's not able to get all these tags in the elements anymore, and they haven't programmed it yet. So this can't be done anymore with the new Enscape, making it for us completely useless. So we need to stick with the old Enscape library until they fix this um, to get all the tags in and to get these important tags in. But as you can see, a complete scene within minutes. Um, so if you want to know more about it, just reach out to me. I'm on the Enscape forum. You can find me there. Um, yeah, okay. Thank you for your attention.